All right, it is tip 44.91 plus. Sorry. It is March 7th, and you caught me doing taxes. This is the receipt for the chicken, Caesar salad, and motherload Oh, this is my tradition. If you've seen me make the post. The horrible for my health, but nice thing to do of the motherload cake, the 6-layer cake at the clam jumper at the Golden Nugget during Clunk Bowling. It started as a drunk thing, and then I just kind of kept doing it after a while. And this year, if I make it, will be the 10th Clunk Bowling. We're going to see. I got my tickets. We're going to find out. But yeah, taxing. You got to get it done so that way I can get my refund. And, I'm going to just do that so we don't see everything. But yeah, getting that done. That's why I really, that's not really why I was out. Also, yeah, I finally get to do the whole readers thing with these glasses. See what I look like. And yeah, I don't think, wrong one. An old hat. Good game. I don't think I have a visor, so I went with this one. Not a bad hat there. Regardless. Yeah, especially when you have a party in our government that might be shutting down the government in about a week. Might as well try to get your taxes done, right? Make sure you can try to get your refund before they claim it on the party that is not the majority in either house of the Senate nor the executive branch. But somehow it's their fault because they don't like to be accountable for anything. Anyways, regardless, speaking of that. Of course, yeah, last week, fuck it. Chronic fatigue hit me hard. I was pulled off of the modafinil. I'm always weird about names. And it seems to have triggered a hard post-exertional malaise spell. And unfortunately took me out of being able to even... I wanted to go photograph the fucking Big D show and see Omnigon and Adam again and see Kilograms. Fucking, that's a modern all-star ska band right there. And, with punk and ska, but they're all awesome. So that was kind of a bummer. But regardless, I am back. I am happy to make these videos every week. Also, this calculator does not have a working battery apparently. But as I put together my taxes, I actually maybe already got done. Well, I got shows about that, so let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending shows with at least one artist or one musician or one band that I think fucking rule. Pretty simple, right? And usually everything around them is complimentary, and you'll probably enjoy everything. And the discovery feeling of seeing something new that you're like, oh my god, this band rules, is so amazing. So, regardless, you'll enjoy some of these recommendations, if not all. Of course, the other thing I advocate, as demonstrated last week in the lack of a video, is I'm still dealing with long COVID, and I am still dealing with chronic fatigue, and it blows. And so I'm advocating every week that you mask at these indoor shows, and as courtesy to everyone around you, and protects yourself and helps the touring artists. You'll get, not sick so that they don't have to actually do anything, to pause their tour on the road or have to cancel. And it's not just even against COVID, it's against flu, it's against the measles. Who the fuck thought we would actually say we're fucking having to worry about the fucking measles? Well, I'm spicy, I'm swearing. Energy this week. But yeah, fuck. Do it as just a courtesy, and it makes the spaces more welcoming to our, compromised friends, and, it's a good courtesy to do. So throw that out there, of course, every week. And then, of course, other housekeeping from wherever you're watching this. Please be sure to like it. You don't have to like it, but please be sure to if you do. But yeah, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Blue Sky, it's let's see what else. What am I forgetting? Threads. If you got Threads. haven't updated the Tumblr in a while. But yeah, so wherever you're watching it. And you can always go over to youtube.com/everyshowjoe, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube, then you can also hit that subscribe button. It's free. Get notifications when any of this content that I upload to it goes up. And then, of course, helps me out. Because as those numbers go up, I get access to more features, like maybe making a quarter of a penny off of those ads that you skipped after 6 seconds. But yeah, of course, you're not. So other things to throw out is, of course, you can go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Yes, that URL again, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And you can go support me there. $1 a month, $5 a month, anything you can. Appreciate so much. And thank you everyone that does back me over there. In healthier times, it always goes to gas money and tickets, and it still a little bit does. It also helps with equipment costs and web hosting, because I have that website. Yeah, that one there. Everyshowjoe.com, which you can check out my photography, my wrap-ups of everything that I think fucking rules, and why I think it rules, and why you should go check out bands like Jer and Cheekface. Yes, you're hearing Cheekface underneath this week's episode. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so you can go over there, and then you can see also updates on the year, the 2 years, and even at the new year this year of how I've been dealing with this long COVID. So that's all documented over there on the website. And then, yeah, of course, as I like to feature things that I think fucking rule. That is Cheekface. The song underneath is Best Life, one of my favorites. Also because I only have, I think, 3 of the albums on like MP3, which is how I put these songs underneath the episodes. Wave files if provided also. So yeah, and also I've kind of locked myself out of my merch table account. Apparently 3 tries, and I have more passwords in use than I realized, and forgot which one I used. So figuring that out. See if we actually have a digital copy in there after all. But regardless, I'm gonna have to tell you about it. I do have the brand new album. It's on vinyl. It's fucking awesome. Yes, it's called Middle Spoon, as you can see there. Whoop, there we go. I'm never gonna be Weatherman. But yeah, it is fucking awesome. I probably love Cheekface. I'm just gonna say it. Also, that music video has like Chris Farron in it, and holy crap, they're making connections, and it's so awesome to see where they've come since I found them in 2020, I think. So hell yeah. But yeah, go check out Cheekface. The song underneath is Best Life. It fucking is one of my favorites, so I figured, why not? Of course, other things I like to mention every week is fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck transphobia, fuck hateful bullshit and rhetoric, because some of this is just fucking rhetoric, and some of it is rhetoric that is disguising and distracting from real bullshit they're pulling off, especially under this administration. So, but yeah, I like to, as angering as this is, which use that anger, that's what I usually do, except I can't really get out to protest as much as I'd like right now, but regardless, use it wherever you can productively. And that's what I like to put out there into the world, and let's make the world a better place, and maybe we can help make people change and understand, because that's why they're changing. And of course, things I put on here I still have linked to. You can find them all on everyshowjoe.com /get involved. It's get involved in the menu bar on the website, and yeah, you can go there and find these links I put at the top. It's still there. I have yet to remove it. I mean, whatever. We'll help out as much as we can if you haven't already, but there's still the link to the GoFundMe for the loss of Melody Mason here in our local scene, and Jaffe, you might know Travis, as Travis, lost about a month ago now in a tragic accident, and so throw that out there. If you can support, please go over there. There's also links to LA wildfire support. There's also links to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. There's also links to the Abortion Fund of Arizona, who are there as a resource to help women if they have questions, or really anyone that with reproductive systems that the fucking politicians are trying to fucking just control. It's so angering, right? So yeah, there is that. And also, yeah, I am pro-choice, so, and there's no reason we politicians should be making choices for people's bodies like that, and their reproductive systems. So, and it's endangering, and yeah. There's a whole other thing. But yeah, abortion fund original link. There's on there. There's Black Lives Matter. I have the Phoenix Metro one there. You can see activities that you can get involved in. I feel like it's crooked. Is it crooked? There's also Poet Air in Action, which is a great organization here in Phoenix, helping break down, as they self-describe, systems with racism built in and take them down, rebuild something in their place without it, which is awesome. There's links to 1 in 10, a great LGBTQIA youth organization, the ACLU, who are definitely doing a lot of the fighting in the courts right now against those mostly illegal executive actions. So, overstepping, let's say. We also got, of course, Stop Asian American Pacific Islander Hate.org, or AAPI. That's on there. FirstNation.org for Indigenous, even the ones that are involved with their punk scene, like Punk Rock Saves Lives, which is fucking awesome. And Feed Phoenix, which is, I went to the website and it links to the, oh god, I can't remember now. But yeah, it links to the Sidewalk Project. There we go. Because they are technically the Phoenix sector of the Sidewalk Project. But it's helping with homeless, against self-harm, all that kind of stuff. Punk Rock Saves Lives, helping with mental health and bone marrow donations, and I think that's it. And you've probably seen them at a show, national tour even, a lot of them. They're doing a lot of awesome, so throw that out there. And then, yeah, of course, back to what we're here for, which is the music, right? And you want to support your favorite bands, your favorite musicians, and for once this is being recorded in the last couple weeks at least, on the day that it was supposed to be. And so you got a little bit of time, especially in Arizona, because until Sunday, which Daily Savings then throws off when I have to tune into my streams. Weird. But yeah. Yeah. Ooh, what's Daylight Savings? I don't know. But yeah, you can go support your favorite musicians by going right to their merch stores online once I get mine unlocked. At least that one. And then also, of course, you can go online and go to their merch booths at the shows and buy their merch, and that's the best way to support them. But also, what I was alluding to, and then stepping away from, was the Bandcamp Friday. It's back, and you can go support where they take no fees. They'll go right to the artist. So, got a little bit of time before this goes. I think it's 1 a.m. our time, midnight Pacific. So, you have a little time for me to go support over there. And yeah, that's the best way you want to support your favorite artist. You go buy the CDs and the vinyls and the skate decks. And I just knocked someone over. Someone over. I mean, I have my little Master Chief, and he fell over. But I knocked something else over. Regardless, we'll fix that after, in post, where you don't see it on camera. But yeah, go buy the merch, support your favorite artists. They love you for it. It helps them the best. And yeah. So, always advocating for that. And in the most fun way, the way that I fucking wish I could be out. Last week, I was so wanting to be at the Big T Kids Table with the Kilograms and freaking Omnigon. Kilograms are fucking an all-star band. And sometimes even my best excitement cannot power me through how bad this chronic fatigue can get, which sucks. But yeah. Go seeing live shows is one of the best things. And so, here we go. We got a list. We got a couple new ones. I think I threw one of them at least into the list on the pinned list on Facebook. But yeah, anyways, we'll start at the top. Friday, the 7th. Here we go. We got the runner-up. We got the Fairy Loans. We got Bay Window, Linger Longer Lounge, 8:30 p.m. LES. Especially, I can play favorites, but Fairy Loans is my favorite on that. Never say it. But then, speaking of favorites, we've got Joan of Arkansas. We got the Rebel Set. We got Breakup Society. We got Narwhals Jr. over at Chopper John's. I put 8 p.m. because there's no time that I saw on the flyer. But yeah, go support, go watch. Awesome. Another one that popped up, I think it was 3 days ago, looking at social media for Ground Zero. But we got Tactless doing their CD release tonight with Something Outrageous with My Darling May and Sick in the Head over at Ground Zero Studios, 7 p.m. We also got Night Child with Scattered Guts, Sleeping with a Witch, Warhead, and Aggeries at Yucatap, 7:30 p.m. We've got an acoustic evening with Manic Monkeys, Exploding Oranges, and the Right Hand Dandies at Fog Cow, 7 p.m. Get some awesome food and some awesome music. I'm good for advocating for that. And then, of course, we got First Friday featuring Sonoro, Taylor Glasheen, Agnia Del Carmen. Let's continue. Lady Cactus, Kenny Rexer over MySpace. And then we got M3F Day 1 with LCD Sound System, Always, Alice KM, Bad, Not Good, Pariah Pete, Slow Pulp, Hyperbellum, Hourglass Cats, and more over at Indian Steel Indian School Park, starting at 1 p.m., which has been a little wet out there. So hopefully you guys are being good out there. Also, we also got Jason DeVore over at the Kava Sutra Kava Bar in Tempe. I didn't even know that was... There's one around the corner. You can go check out of 30 fame, 7 p.m. And then Saturday, we got a lot on Saturday, and I got to actually bring up one other thing because I just realized we're gonna wing this as we record. Okay, there we go. Now I'm losing track of my windows. There we go. Okay, we're back. I'm still losing track of windows. But yeah, Saturday. There we go. Saturday, we've got, of course, I'm putting it on the top. They are my favorite local band. The amazing, the excellent, the superb, the stupendous, that's enough adjectives, right? But Playboy Man Baby's got a show from their tour. They're touring. It's just fucking amazing and awesome to see them on the road. Playboy Man Baby with Dune Rats, Boy Wonder, and Belgium Trio over at Crescent Ballroom, 7 p.m., which, speaking of good food, go get one of those burritos or those tacos. Hell, if you know where I live, you can drop one off because they're really good. And I kind of miss those. Anyways, regardless, there's that. And then, of course, we've got March Mayhem featuring... Try again and do my announcer voice. Oh, Summer Vacation, Birth of Monsters, Sick in the Head, Jesse Yonkers, over at the Yucca Tap Room, 7 p.m. Be there or be square. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll figure that out. Anyways, but there's another awesome one. We got Badfish with Fayuka and Danny T, who I think Danny plays with Fayuka, or with Badfish. So if you might get a double dose of Danny, you might know him from a certain ska band, something soap suds and captains and squeegees and something. I don't know. That's some distant memory. But they're over at the Van Buren, 8 p.m. We got Swain, which, speaking of favorite locals, they're one of mine. Over at Fibber McGee's, 7:30 p.m. We've got Honey Marie, Megan Deanna, and Taylor Glasheen over at the Dirty Drummer. That's at 8 p.m. We got the Hardways. We got the Earps. We got Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers over at Chopper John's, 8 p.m. One of these I put a time on, and one of these I guessed. Regardless. Still an awesome show. And then we got a pair of awesome shows down in Tucson. We got Wired Fest, or part of Wired Fest. I noticed how they branded it. So it's got shows around Tucson, it looks like, at different venues. But we got Camping with Alaska, with Silver Fern, with Troubled Minds, and Commoner at 191 Tool down in Tucson, 6:30 p.m. Which, by the way, that album that they're playing that I never heard, oh, God. Now I'm forgetting. We'll move on now. We got Katie May and the Lubrication Note, also down in Tucson, with PJ Bidwell Band and Lizzie at the Rock. Ooh, I have like hiccups over. Ooh. There we go. That's over at the Rock down in Tucson, 6 p.m. And then, if you're looking for an excuse to what I assume is play in the snow, but drive safe if you're going up there. We got Ring Finger, No Pinky, going up there with Tina Fake, Happy Medium over at the High Muffin Flagstaff, 7:30 p.m. So some really cool stuff. And then this is what I was like trying to improvise. We got also, of course, M3F Day 2 over at Steel Indian School Park. And this one would be featuring, of course, some awesome locals like Gold Wax Revival and Upsall, who's, I guess, not local. It comes from local. You might know her dad from, like, what's it? I was going to say Stereotype Writer. There we go. I was going to say a different stereo band, but they're not. And we were stereo. You notice a theme. And Surf Through Death. If you like, it's like hardcore surf rock. But yeah, and then all that stuff starts at noon. So get out there early, skimming through here to see if there's any other awesome locals that I might know in there. But yeah. And then there's some bands that I don't know, but I had fun last time I went and discovered some awesome new bands and music. But yeah, it's headlined by Justice, Girl Talk, Bank, Polar Bears, Sylvan, SO, Beach Weather, Mind Chatter, and a lot more. So go check that out. It's on the fly. And then Sunday, we got Sunday. Should I go into this whole theme of announcer? But yeah. We've got, and I should mention also this. Lex the Lexicon Artist is doing a Patreon for a brand new album, so I'm stoked, and that's why I'm wearing my the Lexicon Artist shirt. And it's also shiny. I'm partial to shiny. But of course, Sunday. Of course, we've got the Bridge City Sinners with Jason D. West and one of my favorite newer favorites. That's because they're 4 years old now? Something like that. But yeah, it is Mike and the Molotovs. If you have not caught them, get there early and watch Mike and the Molotovs. Plus Bridge City Sinners rule. There we go. I'm gonna take a sip of this water because clearly something's weird. Welcome to Water Talk with me. It tastes good, right? If water has a taste. Regardless, moving on. We got Femmes of Phoenix featuring Sarah June, Big Bug, Right Rosemary, and maybe at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. I mean, pardon me, I've been off a week. Though energized, right? We got Conservative Military Image with Overstand, with Search over Yucatan at 7:30 p.m. Then we got Camping in Alaska up here in Phoenix with Silver Fern, Troubled Minds, who I fucking are amazing. And After Tomorrow at the Nile Underground. It's I can't remember the name of that album. Oh well. But yeah, so then you got that. That one's at 8 p.m. And then Monday we got Gregory Dillon, Snailmate, Astrid Aurelia, and BB Gale at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. We got Tuesday, we got nothing, so you just take it easy, relax, kick back, have a snack, have a healthy snack, or don't have pizza. I've been talking about pizza because it's in like every show. Anyways, every movie, show, cartoon, it glamorizes pizza. I miss pizza. Anyways, Tuesday though, yeah, take it easy. Then Wednesday we got Counterpunch from Chicago back in Phoenix with Versus the World with Taken Days and Wes Hoffman and Friends at Yucca Tap, 7:30 p.m. We also got over at the Nile Underground Slow Joy with Nevin, I guess that's how that's pronounced. And Troubled Minds is just busy this week. Plus Gem over the Nile Underground. So awesome stuff. And then Thursday, of course, there's that. I'm not going to mention the show. Between that and the venue having hosted Michael Graves a year or two ago, a Proud Boys supporter, and then recently seeing comments which that supported the Mesa bar that hosted the white supremacist band. I'm not going to put that show on here, but if you do want to show up and catch some of my favorite friends in Mike and the Molotovs and in Miles of Nowhere, I won't hold that against you. They're awesome. I love them. They're great people. I just don't want to support that shows at that venue anymore. So, just saying it there. And then, of course, though, if there is another show on Thursday, there is Tracing Faces Farewell Tour with Sympathy Card, Belladonna, and the Strings of Valley Bar, 7 p.m. We also got Jesse Yanka's Birthday Bash. I guess my throat is like drying out because holy crap. Hang on. I had a ventriloquist dummy. We could try ventriloquism. This has got to be the most interesting part of this video. All right. So yeah, let's redo this. We got Jesse Yanka's Birthday Bash. There we go. With Body Res, with the Earps, with Mr. Incunacado, Mr. I, you might know him as, Idle Vice, AG Session, Yucca Tap, 8:30 p.m. Then, of course, we also got Read Out with Monkey Cat and the Breakup Society. 2 shows for that too this week. Awesome. Shot for John, so I guess it's in a 7-day, 8-day period. There you go. At 8 p.m. Then we also got, I don't see a schedule, so we're just going to throw it on here. But Arizona Rockabilly Bash. It's 2 days. It's Friday and Saturday next week. But it features James Inveld, CM Wolf and the Backbones. We got Screaming Rebel Angels, who are fucking awesome. That's definitely on there. The Villains, also fucking awesome. Downhill Fast, Bo Peep in the Backbeat, put that on the board for awesome names. And then more over the 2 days. Friday starting at 3 p.m., so go check them out. We got Bounce House returning to Sozo Coffee, 7:30 p.m. We also got Happy Birthday Eve for Laura, co-owner, co-owner and owner. I guess those both apply. Of Timeout Lounge. So I gotta put it on here. And happy early birthday, Laura, with Hans Olsen at Timeout Lounge, 7 p.m. Also, the Ostrich Festival's going on, in Chandler as usual. And you got Roger Klein and the Peacemakers out there at 8:45. They're playing like for 2 hours if I looked at that time right. And then down in Tucson, an awesome mix of some awesome Tucson and Phoenix bands. So we got the Res Tones with Sick in the Head, with T.O.B. and Bleach Party USA. How can you go wrong if you're down in Tucson? Or if you want to drive down to Tucson, there you go. They're at the Brick Box down in Tucson, 8 p.m. And there you go. There's your episode. There's your awesomeness. I love doing these. I just wish I didn't have to deal with this stupid chronic fatigue, and hope that every week it turns out well. So thank you everyone that does tune in and support. Of course, have fun on my behalf, since I'm not able to make it out as much as I'd like to. But of course, also share pictures, videos, all that stuff, because the bands appreciate you going and spreading the word and telling everyone how much you think they're awesome. And yeah, just go support. And if you're drinking, of course, I really am I don't know what's going on. Regardless, we got, of course, if you're drinking, be safe about it. Get a designated driver, rideshare, all that fun stuff. But yeah, go have fun out there. Enjoy the music if you can, if your health permits. And should be back next week. So until then, take care.